Good morning. I get asked about stand-up desks quite a bit. Now, they're not super new. They've probably been trendy for a few years now, but but I get asked if they're going to help my spine, if they're good for me, and if people should bother with the investment because they're often not cheap. So there's nothing particularly new about standing up. We've been doing it for quite a while. Sitting is probably a lot more modern, and there's nothing massively healthy about standing in one spot either. We're designed to move. So sitting in one spot and standing in one spot are probably about as useful as each other in terms of what it does to our body. It's not great being sedentary. What makes the stand-up desk useful is that you can swap between sitting and standing. So you are loading through your joints in different planes, and they're getting pulled on in different ways, which is good because you're not just getting creep or stretch of your ligaments in one direction. Um, there's also, aside from your biomechanics, there's also some benefits in terms of moving about. Typically, when we're talking about work or when we're busy doing something, so your output will often improve. So when we're moving, typically we can think a little clearer and better. There's lots and lots of reasonably famous authors like Shakespeare or Winston Churchill, Stan Lee, the comic book guy. They did most of their writing standing up. So there can be quite a benefit for us in terms of our work output. Now, you don't necessarily have to go and spend 2 grand on an electric desk that goes up and down. If you want to do it really cheap, you can just stick a milk crate on your desk and work that way. When I'm at home, often I'll put one of my outdoor chairs just on the table outside and put my computer on that and stand for a while I'm working, get some morning sun. I know with my skin that's amazing, but yeah, you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money on this. The only other caveat I'll give it is if you're a lady and you're wearing high-heeled shoes, you're probably better off to stay sitting down. If you are going to do the stand-up desk thing at work, best to kick your shoes off because when you're standing on high heel and your feet are doing this, your brain's point of view, you're facing down a hill all day, and it does all sorts of bad things to your body. They look fantastic, but you're probably better off sitting down or flicking your shoes off, or wearing some old lady shoes and wearing some flats to work, maybe even better. I hope you find that video useful. Cheers.